sensitive? Why everybody so sensitive? Does anybody even give? We feeling babies up with medicine. Yeah.
Ooh, sipping on juice, sitting in the coupe, thinking about school, thinking about you. Come through, sniffing on blue.
How you doing? My name is Duke Mohead from HYLO Art. And before we get started, I want to say please like, share, subscribe to all things HYLO Art, all social media platforms. Now, we got a very special guest today. Today's guest we have
Steve Cherokee, CEO and founder of Best in the Solar System Management Group.
Hey, y'all give it up for Steve Cherokee. So, first of all, man, thank you for your service, man. You do some time in the military, you and your family, all that, so we appreciate that, man.
Not a problem. Definitely appreciate it. Had fun. Wish I could have retired, but things happen. Other moves will be made.
Well, thank you, though, man. Especially with Memorial Day weekend coming, up in to honor the folks that we lost, man, and even for you even volunteering to get in harm's way, man, we definitely appreciate that. Especially,
Appreciate you.
All right, bro. So Steve, you hinted a little bit about your title, but how did you even get started in this business, man?
Honestly, my beautiful, super uberly talented, my wife, Vanessa Young, she actually got me started. I've always been a fan of music, always been into music, but didn't really get started until I met that wonderful woman there, Vanessa Young.
Okay, hey, y'all give it up for Vanessa. She in the building. All right, so now, other than Vanessa, who are some of your biggest influences and inspirations in this business?
I'm totally eclectic with music. I've been playing instruments since the age of 5, and my biggest influence was Prince.
Shout out to Prince.
Yeah, he played several instruments and actually led me to be proficient in at least 13 different instruments myself.
Oh my, okay. Hey, me and Chris was talking, man. Prince is dope. He was telling me about, and I didn't know this because I grew up, during that era, but he was telling me about how on one of Prince's albums, Prince played every instrument on the entire album. That's crazy, right? For you to play every instrument, man, that's amazing. So you rock like that, huh, man? I know you're a manager now, but you ready to come out of retirement and do some other stuff with it?
Nah, I leave that alone. I dabble every now and then, but kind of like my man Sean Seven, except I made it to high school a little bit, but kind of stopped there.
Okay, bet. So, where did the stage name come from?
Steve Cherokee. Of course, first of all, my first name is Steve.
Yes.
And then one of the many races I'm a Black, Italian, Puerto Rican Indian, which I am a Cherokee Indian. So kind of picked it up as I got a tattoo when I joined the bike world on the set, Cherokee. So I just put them together and it stuck, Steve Cherokee.
Okay, that's dope, man. So, man, you got to talk to us about, one of the main reasons you're here, talk to us a little bit about the best in the solar system, man, or a lot about the best in the solar system.
Best in the solar system, actually, it started with, if you don't know, the award-winning DJ Surplus.
Shout out to you, Surplus. He always showing us love.
Yeah, he always would say he's the #1 DJ in the solar system, always supporting Vanessa, probably going on 5 years now, supporting Vanessa, and, we used to talk a lot, and he was talking about leaving Columbia, South Carolina, maybe moving to Charlotte to become an A&R. I told him, no, don't do that. Give me a minute. A week later, I came to him with Best in the Solar System Management Group. Kind of thought it out, me and him were the original. Then I brought on a couple people, Skip G. Lawson from the Comedy House fame. Corona Corleone, he is an artist himself. Tito Hoodinati Gonzalez, also an artist himself and has Hoodinati Management Group. Corona Corleone has Fat Family Entertainment. And then I brought on Felicia Lucas from a management aspect and just kind of teamed up, looking at all these artists out here and how they were being mistreated and not truly being represented and educated, and figure, hey, we're going to step into this arena and help give these artists that education and help represent them the right way.
Okay, that's dope, man. And I know me and you talked behind the scenes before about the vision and everything you have. I do want to say, publicly, I appreciate what you're doing for the independent artists out here, man. I think that's dope.
I definitely appreciate it as well. Like I said, even if you don't want to be part of the solar system, we are willing to help you out. We talk to you. I actually just had a seminar teaching about the different royalties out there and how to register your music, make sure you copyright and everything like that. So there will be more of those coming. feel free to reach out to me. I have business cards. I also have my website, www.bestinthesolarSystem.com. You can go there, reach out to me there. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, some everywhere.
All right, with that, you just said, you wear a lot of hats in this business. You do.
Right.
A ton of them, man. Of course, you helped us out last year. We partnered with the back to school thing.
Right,
we brought
right.
The whole bike club with you, but manager. Some people don't like to use that word, but manager, example, business owner. I know you got your new spot. What do you like most, man? What role do you like the most?
Honestly, there isn't a role that I like more than the other. I enjoy doing it all. I mean, it can get hectic, it can get trying, but I like doing it all. I mean, it doesn't bother me to have my hands in all things on there. And I got a talented team and a talented group of individuals as part of the solar system overall. So, I mean, I enjoy doing it all.
Okay, all right, well, that's dope, man. Some people like the stage a little more, the spotlight a little more, but I guess, I think that's amazing that you like all the roles, especially being a boss.
Oh yeah, being a boss, you got to have your hands in all things. So that's why you got to enjoy doing it all.
Yeah, we watch how you move, man. We watch how you move. So, being around the military your whole life, man. Again, thank you for your service. Your family serves. Being from a military background, your family served. You grew up in a military family,
right?
You got roots to Baltimore and Carolina. And Bragg and 71st and that whole arena. But, how did just growing up with that military lifestyle and some of the Baltimore lifestyle as well, but how did that prepare you for the roles you play today?
Military lifestyle, I mean, it prepares you just to be ready for anything. It also allows you to adapt to pretty much any situation because being a military brat, then being in the military myself, settling in the military community, I'm able to adapt and adjust to almost any situation and pretty much can strike up a conversation with anybody because you had to learn to do that as a kid because you were constantly moving. You had to constantly learn how to fit in, try to figure out how to, make sure you were noticed and stand out as well on there. So it definitely prepared me. As far as Baltimore, it just prepared me to, for anything. I mean, Baltimore, if you don't know, Baltimore is rough. It's one of the worst cities when it comes to crime. At the same time, it's one of the most beautiful cities as well. So you get the best of both worlds. And in this industry that we work in, you get the best of both worlds.
Okay. All right, it's dope, man. You sound like Chris Mohead a little bit with some of the answers, growing up in the military families, man. So, you always so busy, man. You stay doing this and that. So talk to us a little bit about some of your current projects and then some of the future projects you got.
Well, personally, I don't have any projects, but my artists, my team, they've got a lot of projects. I mean, Panessa's got her current album out right now, I Can Only Be Me. It's available on all platforms, but she's in the studio grinding right now. You about 8 songs deep already into the next project?
Wow.
So she's got that. I got my artist Rich Chamberlain. He's actually got a single release party coming up June 25th at Mac CBD and Vape Lounge for his single I Go Crazy. Corona Corleone, we just got through talking while I was waiting to interview. We're going to do a single release party for him on the 2nd of July, which is the 4th of July weekend, for his single Derrick Rose. Tito Gonzalez, he's got Maze Runner 3 out right now. He's actually got a show coming up July 9th out in Winsboro. About to sign a couple new artists to the label, so pay attention, they'll be coming. Got a few feelers out there for a couple people out there. Dirty D, HYLO Art fame. He's actually doing a lot, hosting hosting a lot of different events. He will be hosting Rich Chamberlain's single release party, doing a lot of hosting himself as well. So, I mean, I don't want to forget anybody because there's so much going on. My man, E-Vocals in Charlotte, kind of taking a little bit of break, getting some things situated, but he's got a lot of music coming. So if you're looking for that male R&B, E-Vocal, check him out. But he's got a lot of stuff coming as well. Jay Lennox, his album is actually almost ready to be released as well. So a whole lot going on.
Oh, yeah, y'all busy, man. And you just got a spot. You mentioned something about, offline, you mentioned something about the open mics or possibly, spot out.
Okay, well, I mean, I have my office, of course. you know, I want to be as professional as possible. I don't want to tell you to meet me at Applebee's and McDonald's so many times. So I did get my office. It's located right down the street here on Two Notch Road, 6615 Suite A10. But we do have Max CBD and Vape Lounge, where we actually do Insatiable Saturdays every first and second Saturday of the month. You know, R&B, hip hop. You come out. It's $10 to get in, free to perform. And one of the things we're looking at is trying to find a way to get artists paid. So if you bring 10 people to come out there to support you while you're performing, I'm going to split that $100 with you, and I'm going to give you 50 of that $100 as well. So, you know, it ain't $1 million, it ain't $1,000, but it's a start. Because these artists do put in money for the studio time, for their clothes, their hair, their nails, their shoes, whatever they do. So, I mean, $50, I'm sure it's appreciated, and that's just the beginning. We're going to be looking to do bigger things.
Okay, bet, man. All right, so I appreciate everything you're doing for the, you know, for your team, for the community, everything, man. But you know, getting off of business for just a little second, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Purple Rain.
Yeah, you Prince to the heart, huh? Purple Rain. All right. So Purple Rain. Oh, okay. So I don't even know if I should even ask this, but if you could work with one creative, dead or alive, who would that be?
Hey, you know, it's Prince.
Yeah.
Period. Prince.
Man, you got to link up with Dion, man, to do the 7 Sunday, man. That dude loves some Prince. So does Kwame over there in the back, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, shout, as well deserved by Prince, though, man. You know, before we wrap up, you got any advice for others who might want to be in a position that you in or a similar position?
My man Sean 7, he hit right on it, man. Always be authentic. Be true to who you are. But also at the same time, if you say you're going to do something, do it. That's one of the best ways you actually going to get the support and the love and for people to stick with you. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And, you know, if it falls through and you still can make it happen, make it happen. I mean, honestly, I had a situation where I told somebody I was going to pay him $50 to host. A whole mess of things happened where other money had to come out of my pocket. I still put that $50 in their hand because I told them they was going to get $50 to host on there. So, again, if you say you're going to do something, do it.
For sure. It's great advice, man. Is there anything that we didn't ask that you want to talk about before we wrap up?
Honestly, like you said, I got a lot of things going on, but you weren't aware, but I am working on a internet TV channel. Okay. So there will be a Best in the Solar TV coming. And I have a podcast that I'll be hosting with my wife that we're going to be having come thing called All Things in the Solar System. So we're going to join the podcast world out there as well. All
right, dope. Speaking of all these podcasts, we got a special guest in the building who y'all might have had a link with. I'm sure you will. You got any final shout-outs?
I just want to shout everybody out here tonight. And I just want to shout out everybody in the solar system because we coming. And if you ain't best in the solar system, we still appreciate you. But watch out because we're going to take over everything.
Hey, congrats. Hey, y'all give it up for my man, STEVE Cherokee.
Yeah, you couldn't wait for me. I couldn't get it together. Try to get my together. You couldn't wait for me. I couldn't get it together. Go find you one better. A serious